Hey, so I'm making this video because I have not been on in like a week. I haven't posted in like a week, and I've been getting questions asking where I've been, like where my videos are gonna be like coming out and stuff. I honestly have content that is like all I have to do is just edit and I can release it. Um, but I just haven't been feeling it. Like I haven't been. Yeah, look at my armpits. But I have not been feeling like up editing and stuff like that. And it's not just because I started a new job. Like, yeah, that was going to be in one of my videos. I was going to let you guys know that I do have a job now, like another job. So that's good news. But I wanted to actually do a sit down video, like a formal one, like actually sitting in front of the camera and looking nice and whatnot. I'm trying to do my eyebrows for work. I just do my eyebrows for work. I don't do no extra stuff. But I just wanted to really sit down and talk to you guys because life is crazy. Like it's always one thing after the other, and it's like you try to sit there and understand it all and wonder why everything happens when it happens, or why certain things come out when they come out. And I was watching this show. I finished watching it now. It's this show on Netflix called 13 Reasons. And so in the show is basically like thank you, Denise. Um in the show it's like a girl, she committed suicide, and um she left these recordings explaining why she did it, and like what people did to lead her to her final decision and stuff like that. And I'm watching this show and I'm thinking about how I used to be and stuff like that because of me being abused. And you guys don't know, but I wasn't just abused by one person. And a lot of people don't know that. I wasn't just abused by one person. It's just like that was the main person that hurt me the most because of who they were. But I was not just abused by one person. And just the thought of that stuff happening to me, it affected my life and it affected a lot of things. And when I was growing up, I would attempt suicide. I would take everything personal. I would do this, that, and the third. And like that show just reminded me, it's not reminded me, because I've always known that the things people do to you can have a great effect on you. But I don't have it in me to like legit go through with suicide. But one of my friends just recently came out to me and like just randomly told me like that they used to contemplate or attempt suicide when they were younger and stuff like that. And then they went on to tell me why. And it just hurt me to the core. It hurt me to the core that we have people out here that are continuously hurting our kids. And our kids are growing up and they're in a confused state of mind because certain things happened to them when they were younger, and they're trying to battle within themselves. And you don't really have people coming out to let people know that it's okay, that you're not alone. Because people, like when my friend was telling me about this experience, they were telling me that they felt alone. They felt like they didn't have anybody. They felt like nobody would understand. Like they were the only person in the world that this happened to. And I was telling them, like, I told you before, I've been through this. Like, why didn't you feel comfortable telling me? Or why didn't you want to tell me? And they told me because they thought that I wouldn't like them anymore. So it's just crazy to me how people go through these serious moments in life or these serious things in life, and then you get on YouTube and stuff. And this pisses me off. Like, it low-key pisses me off. It really pisses me off. Cause I get on here and I show you guys how I feel. And I'm honest and I'm real about how I feel and stuff like that. But you have these people on here, they get on here and they try to put on a smile, which is not bad. It's not a bad thing to smile. But you have these audiences and these people that are going through a lot of things, and you're faking that you're not going through anything, that you didn't go through anything, or you're not going through some type of trial, when your trial, your tribulation can help the next person. But you want to keep quiet. You want to pretend like your life is so damn good, so damn awesome, and you have these people looking up to you, not knowing that you're going through this or you went through this, and you have the power to let them know that they're not alone. And I'm here to tell people that you are not alone. I've been through it. I've been there. And it hurt me to the core for my friend to tell me that they felt like nobody would understand. They felt like I wouldn't like them anymore if they told me what happened to them and stuff like that. And just me being able to like resonate with that whole feeling, like you feel like you're an outsider, you feel like you're an outcast, and these people, like, because I get on YouTube a lot, and I feel like I I haven't really been feeling like watching people videos and stuff like that, because people try to hide things and try to mask things instead of being genuine. If you're sad one day, be sad. Somebody else might be being sad, and they want to know or see that it's normal. Like, they're not alone, they're not an outcast, they're not weird for the fact that they have down days sometimes or they feel sad sometimes. Like, let them know that they're not the only one. And that's one reason why I like doing YouTube, why I like doing videos, because I want to show people that they're not alone, that you feel upset sometimes, I feel upset sometimes too. You're not alone. You've gone through sexual abuse, I've gone through sexual abuse too. You went through substance abuse. I freaking, like, for a period of time, I had to have a drink every freaking day, because I just felt so low, and like when I had a drink or something, it made me feel better. I had like a pen, and I used to carve in my arm, because when I bled, it felt like I was releasing the hurt that was inside of me. I've been through so many things and I've done so many things. I can relate to you. I can relate to any thought that you probably ever had in your head. I can relate to it. But you have people getting on YouTube and pretending like their life is all gravy, like everything's okay. Like, a lot of them have mental illness. I came across a YouTuber last night. It came up in my suggestions, and she was telling like how she has schizophrenia, and she's a comedian, and she started comedy through YouTube or whatever. And she was saying how she's schizophrenic, but she didn't want to get on YouTube and tell anybody that she's schizophrenic, because people don't know how to take that or process that. People rather see roses and daisies and lollipops and rainbows and shit like that. They don't want to see the truth sometimes. But y'all need to realize that we're human. I don't know why society has made it seem like you have to be happy 24/7, but you don't have to be happy 24/7. Because if you're happy 24/7, you're not freaking human. People with a bunch of money, they're not even happy all the time. Life comes with hardships, life comes with troubles, and because we are so pressed about looking like we're happy, we keep our mouths shut and we don't say what's on our minds. We don't share what we're going through. So we go through life feeling like we're alone, because we're afraid to not be happy. Because people make it seem like we're supposed to be happy all the damn time. You're not going to be happy all the damn time. And I see people I like people like I think her name is Leah Gordon or something like that. And she gets on here and she shares like her bad times, her ups, her downs, how she feels, and she shares it genuinely. And I appreciate that. And people sit there and watch that. So I don't understand why people feel like they have to be happy all the time just to get views. No, you don't. You don't. And that's not real. It's not freaking real, because you're not happy and you're pretending. So if I don't feel happy, I don't post sometimes. And then it's like it gets to the point where I know people want to see happiness and see this jolliness and stuff like that. So sometimes I'll have footage and I don't feel like I'm upbeat in it or something. And I'll be like, I don't really want to post this. But at the end of the day, Like, I've seen from some of my videos that when I do post how I feel, somebody resonates with it. It helps somebody see that they're not alone. So I don't understand why people sit here and they act like they're good when they're not. It's okay not to be okay. And it hurt me to the core because that was my first time ever hearing my friend cry. That was the first time ever. All the years that we've known each other, I've never, ever experienced that from them. But society makes women, makes men feel like they have to keep these things bottled up and they have to smile to be accepted. That's not fair and it's not healthy. It's not healthy for people to sit around and put these masks on and hold everything inside and bottle everything inside. Yeah, that is not healthy at all. Because when I was younger and when I was going through this whole thing about abuse and stuff, I came out and I had to go to freaking child services. Child services took me from school just about every damn day. I would have to sit in a room with a two-sided mirror and have somebody sit across from me with a clipboard showing me naked people and asking me, is this where he touched you? Is this what happened? Is that what happened? I had to relive those moments every single day. And I would cry. And it felt good to freaking cry. It felt good to let someone know what I was going through. So now I feel more comfortable talking about it. I feel more comfortable being an advocate for it and telling people that you are not alone. It's not your fault. I feel more comfortable because I was forced to talk about it. I was forced to get those things out. I don't like how things ended once I came out of the situation, like came out of the questioning and all of that. I don't like what the end result was, but at the end of the day, I let it out. I have to tell my story. I have to. Because people they like to pretend. I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, it's a bad event. You don't like with me, I didn't want to tell anybody because I didn't want to be judged. I didn't want people to look at me like I was different or make me feel like I couldn't do certain things or be a certain way or be normal just because I was molested, just because I was raped. I don't want anybody to to judge me. I don't want anybody taking pity on me. I'm sharing my story to let people know that they are not alone. And I get on here so many times and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing? I want to inspire, but people don't like getting on YouTube and looking at inspirational things a lot of the times. They'll get on Facebook and they'll share something inspirational, but they don't really get on YouTube and look for channels that are inspiring. They don't look for real people that are inspiring. They see somebody doing makeup or something and they barely know this person, but say that they're inspiring. But you don't know anything about them. All you know is they know how to beat their face. But y'all rather look at that rather than come on here and take a chance on somebody who is letting you know, I'm just like you. I'm just like you. I don't get dolled up every day. I don't get dressed up nice every day. I go through shit just like you go through shit. I'm just like you. But people don't want to support that. They want to support beauty and what they wish their life was like. They don't want to see somebody just like them on the screen. And I find that so crazy. I find that so crazy. But I went through a lot of things. I felt the way that you probably feel today. I felt the way that you probably felt yesterday. I feel everything that anybody has ever felt. I felt it before. And I can honestly say that because I've been through so much. I'm only 22 years old. And older people sometimes will look at me and say that you're too young to know this, that, and the third. No, the hell you're not. You're not too young to know anything. Because somebody your age put me through the shit that caused me to be so damn wise. What's it? Girl, thank you. You said I'm classy, girl. Sometimes I'm not classy. But but yeah. I don't understand. Like, struggle does not have an age. Struggle don't have none of that. It doesn't. Sometimes it just seems like it's like people are picked at random. And I don't understand why we're all human. We all go through things, but we make it seem like it's so inhuman, like unhuman, whatever. to admit that you struggle, to admit that you're not okay? Why is that not human when we all go through things? Why do we not want to see somebody go through struggle and see them come out of it? Like, why would we rather see them at the top and then have them talk about what happened or whatever before they got to the top? Why don't we want to see them progress and see them come from the bottom and go to the top? Why we already want them to be made? Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Like, people will get on here and they legit will click on somebody who is dolled up all the time. They want to see somebody pretty all the time, someone smiling all the time, someone happy all the time. I'm not going to do that. I'm not. Because I'm not that way all the time. I'm not that way 24/7. You're not going to get it here. But I would think that someone would have respect for their self. If you look at me and you see something in me that reminds me of yourself, why can't you support that? But people don't like looking at someone that reminds them completely of themselves sometimes, because it's something about their stuff that they don't like. It's something about the fact that I'm struggling, or that I've struggled, or that I've gone through the same thing that you've gone through, that makes you not want to listen to me sometimes. Because you rather be happy, you rather be this, that, and the third. I have my happy days. I have my goofy days. I have my silly days. I have all of that because I'm human. And every day is not going to be the same. I might be depressed tomorrow, but I might be happy today. I might be happy tomorrow, but depressed today. It doesn't matter. I'm human. I'm human. I'm going to go through life and I'm going to have issues, but I'm going to get through those issues. And sometimes it helps to talk about it. People sometimes tell me that I speak my mind too much. Like, I say this, that, and the third. I have every goddamn right to speak my mind. I have every goddamn right to say what's on my mind and be blunt and honest about it, because I spent years being hush mouth. I spent years trying to cope by myself and not letting anybody know what I had gone through, and it hurt me to the core. It made me shake. It gave me migraines. It made me have night terrors. It gave me all these things because I would not let it out. I spent years being quiet. Years not saying anything about anything that ever happened to me. And it's not healthy. And I'm not going to have society make me feel like I have to be quiet because you're not supposed to talk about it. You're supposed to keep it a secret. You're supposed to keep it bottled in because people want to see you happy. I'm going to be happy and I'm going to share my story. How about that? I'm not going to conform to this whole thing that you have to be unemotional. Girl, God will punish them. Because the system didn't do anything. The system had me be questioned as a little child, had me be questioned for days at a time and didn't do anything about it. So you know what? I left it in God's hands, and I told God, just do what you want. It's in your hands. I can't control them, but I can control myself. I can pick myself up sometimes, and I can just go on about my day. I can't control what the next person does, but I can control what I do, and I can control how I feel or what I say. I can't control the next person. So they'll be punished in their own way. God is going to punish them however way he sees fit. But the law didn't do anything for me. And that's why sometimes I don't even feel comfortable. It was my either my first or second semester at FSU. Somebody sexually assaulted me. Somebody sexually assaulted me on campus. And you know what? I was so freaking hurt because I froze and I didn't know what to freaking do. Because I felt like if I went to authorities, they wouldn't do anything. And I felt like somebody, instead of seeing what he did wrong, would point the blame at me and try to figure out what did I do to provoke him. I didn't do anything. I didn't even know this person had been watching me the whole semester. It's not your fault. It's not your fault what somebody else does, what somebody else thinks. It's not your fault. And people need to hear that. People need to know that. So I don't understand why people in higher positions choose to keep their mouths closed. People need to hear these things. People need to know it's not their fault. Because as a victim of abuse, we often point the finger at ourselves. So we don't need anybody else pointing fingers at us because we automatically point the finger at ourselves. But somebody needs to hear this. And the person that you watch on YouTube, that very famous, very popular YouTuber, they probably done went through the same thing, but they're still scared to say anything about it. So yeah, they're probably an inspiration. But what are they truly an inspiration for? Like what did they do to cause you guys to be in the comment section saying that they inspire you when they don't open their mouth and let you know that you're not alone? They make it seem like their life is so glamorous and you idolize them because of the glamour of their life, not knowing what they went through or what they're going through. Not being able to see yourself in them, but you see what you want to be in them. I get that because I do it sometimes too. But at the same time, I still admire somebody who is genuine, who is honest, and lets me know that I went through XYZ to get to where I'm at. But people don't want to see you at X. They want to see you at Z. They don't want to see the beginning and then you rise. They want to see you already at the top. And then you can give us words of wisdom because you already done made it. So we know that it's possible. But they don't want to see you at the bottom and working your way up. I don't get it. But I know I'm going to be somebody. And I know that me sharing all this, I'm going to be able to look back at this. Yeah, you got to crawl before you can walk. But people don't want to see you crawling. That's what I'm saying, Denise. People don't want to see you crawling. I wish somebody would see my channel or see me and take a chance on me and say, like, oh, dang, like, she has so much potential. I've had bigger channels reach out to me and say that I have potential, but nobody has really taken that chance on me to, like, be like, I see she has potential. I'm going to promote her. I'm going to let my audience see her, too, because I feel like she has a message to get to the masses. And since nobody has done that, I'm going to do it my damn self. And I'm going to be blunt and I'm going to be raw and I'm going to be honest about what the hell I'm going through. Y'all going to see me happy. You're going to see me sad. You're going to see milestones in my life. You're going to see all of this. Because it's life. It's real. And I refuse to let you feel like you are alone. I refuse to let you feel like you are the only one that's going through what you're going through, because you're not. There's always someone that has gone through what you've gone through, went through it. Someone who is there now. There's always someone. But yeah, I've been rambling and I can go on about this for days at a time. I can go on for hours. But I'm supposed to be at work in like an hour or 30 minutes. See, Trina, you always come in late because I'm about to get off. Because I'm so distracted into what I'm saying. I'm like not doing my eyebrows, which I came on here to do. So I'm just going to leave this video here. Y'all can leave y'all comments. Y'all can leave your views or whatever. When y'all see this, y'all can leave whatever in the comment section below and we can have a discussion. But I'm letting you know I'm a real person. I have real emotions. If I feel a certain way, I'm going to say it. And I refuse to keep letting people make me feel like I speak my mind too much or I say too much. Okay, Trina. But yeah, let that marinate. But I need to go on about my day and go make my little coin or whatever. I love you guys and I thank you for watching. And I'll see you in another one. I'll probably do another live stream when I get off work or something. But yeah, I have new videos coming out for you guys. But I wanted to put this out before I put any more vlogs out. Thank you, Denise. You have a blessed day too. So I'll see you guys in another one. I love you. Bye, best friends.